getting hotter and hotter and hotter, obviously wetter and wetter and wetter here in Florida too. But you know, what we're really looking for is a way to keep our environment cool, whether it's inside, you know, on the patio, or sitting outside on our little deck outside and we want some cooling. These evaporative coolers are absolutely hands down, and I mean literally, the coolest thing you'll ever see. Why? Because they're a fraction of the price of an air conditioner, yet you get that same cooling feeling, that sort of a dry, cool mist that makes everybody feel great.
Right.
It's what we call that patented evaporative flash technology. Very low voltage, energy efficient. In fact, this thing, you keep it on, if you kept it on full time, it's only about a quarter a day.
It's like running a 40-watt light bulb.
Unbelievable. And it's easy to use. It has an LED display. And Lori Leland.
Hi.
Hi, Lori.
And we love Cooler.
We love this company.
We love it. This is the coldest, this is the easiest, and this is the most portable flash evaporative cooler available out on the marketplace today. And you saw all the adjustments that you can make. You can use this inside. You can use this outside, and we're including that power adapter for your vehicle so you can take this with you on the go. You can use this if you're tailgating. We actually took ours to a Jimmy Buffett concert last summer, and everybody now was cool in the area. And the real secret to this is patented flow blurring technology. We're going to take you over to the table and show you in just a moment. But the really neat thing about that is you're not worrying about it dousing all of your furniture. It doesn't get anything wet.
Like the misters that we had in Arizona where it would drip and you get wet. It doesn't do that because of the technology. This is how it works, right, Lori?
That's exactly it. So take a look at this. This is all of that hidden technology that's built right in. I love the fact that this is going to finally micronize all of that water, all of those water molecules into the air. So it really is, it's pulling down the air temps. It's grabbing the heat out of the air and making the air temperatures in your home and your outside living area or on the go so much cooler. Can you believe how cold this is?
This is so cold. And I'm about 3 or 4 feet away from it. And it's completely dry.
It's completely dry, so you can snap your fingers.
That's awesome.
You wouldn't be, you know, be worried about your technology. You can have your phone near that. You can have a tissue out in front of it, and it's not going to douse it. It's not going to get wet at all. So this is really, really great cutting-edge technology. Let's take a look at our ambient temperature really quickly. So we're at about, it looks like we're at about 72 degrees here in the studio.
Yeah, it's
so
always
about
a little
72.
bit cool.
Yeah, a little bit cool. It's just a little over 70 here in the studio. And I'm looking at our thermometer. We've been running our cooler on the lowest setting. There are 3 different speed settings available for you. I'm looking at this and it looks like it's about, is it about 62? Yeah, it looks like, it looks like it's about 62 degrees.
10 degrees cooler.
Is that crazy?
That's
a huge difference.
Because think about when it's hot in your house and it's 75 degrees, you usually turn it down to 71 or 72
that's exactly
to get it cool. This is a full 10 degrees cooler when that air comes out. But what's nice about this too is you can bring it in places you'd never bring a regular air conditioner.
Well, that's exactly it.
Out on the porch, outside if you're sitting and barbecuing and you want to feel that cool. It's like in Arizona what we did was, you know, we'd hang these little misters and they would actually be wet and drippy.
Right.
Because when that water hits your skin and it evaporates, it's a natural cooling mechanism. That's how it works.
Exactly.
That's what this does, but it does it all inside.
It does it all inside, and it's micronizing it so finely with that flow blurring technology. It's not getting everything wet, and like you're saying, it's not a drippy system at all whatsoever. So you can have this inside your living areas. You don't worry about your furnishings. Look at this. This is that technology that's mixing up the air and the water inside the unit itself, and then when it's dispersed, it's atomized into those millions and millions and millions of microfine particles. It just makes you feel more comfortable. And like I was saying, we don't all have window access for venting certain technologies in certain rooms of our houses. What about the areas that we love to spend time in? But the problem is they can be a lot hotter than the rest of the house. You don't want to have to crank up the air conditioning. This is going to save you so much money. And it only, like you said, cents a day, pennies a day to run this. It's so energy efficient.
Lori, we brought this back because we've had this on one time before.
Last year, completely sold it out. Couldn't get any more. Right. So we're absolutely thrilled to have Cooler back here at HSN. The #1 top way to do flash evaporation in your home. It's so super portable, whisper quiet, and really easy to use.
I bought one of those space air conditioners years ago for the back room because there was no air conditioning in that room.
Right, that one room.
It was an old sun porch that I actually closed off for Danny to have his little game room. But man, it was like a sweatbox out there.
Like not comfortable, right.
So, but I bought one of those little space air conditioners, and I noticed how much my bill went up?
Right.
From keeping that thing on?
Right.
Those things, you'll be surprised. You'll spend $5–10 a day running that air conditioner if you keep it on all the time. This is 25 cents a day.
Yeah, it's like running a 40-watt light bulb.
That's crazy.
Like, it's so affordable.
Well, because
it's
it doesn't
super
need a
low
compressor.
wattage.
It doesn't need all that stuff.
Right, super low wattage. You can plug this wherever you have power, and we're even including for you the vehicle adapter. So if you are going to that game, if you are tailgating, if you're going to that concert where you're having all that fun like we did with Jimmy Buffett last year, this is an awesome way to plug it in, aim it at the area that you want to cool down, and now everyone is so much more comfortable. And again, you're dry. I can snap my fingers. Now let me show you how it works.
Go ahead.
Because this will accommodate about a gallon of water.
Okay.
Any water is fine. You don't have to get filtered. It can be any of your, your potable drinking water.
Regular
fine.
water.
Just regular old water.
Right, it's not like a humidifier or something like that where you have to have the tablets.
You don't have to buy, nothing specific. So there's a little cap over here on the side.
Okay.
All you're going to do, this one's running, so I'm just going to kind of give you an idea.
Pour it in.
But you can put in an entire gallon. It holds right up to a gallon, and that is going to run for you for 10 hours. So think about this. Run all day long.
So you're good all day.
Refill it. Runs all night long. So if you're using this in your bedroom, maybe at nighttime, to stay nice and cool without cranking up your air conditioning, without dealing with higher bills, or if you just have that one room in your house, like we're saying, like Guy did with that sun porch, this is a really great solution for that. But then it's more than that, because you can take this outside, take it onto the patio, take it to that other room, take it to the porch. That portability really makes this unique. It's less than 20 pounds.
That's exactly what we are right here.
You're right here,
we
baby.
are right here.
Right here.
My next question was, if I want to move this,
there's a handle.
From place to place,
Right at
I don't have to worry, because you know that little space air conditioner I was telling you about?
Yep.
60 pounds.
Oh, yeah, you can't be moving
There's
that
no
thing
way
around.
you would move that from window to window. Plus, you have to attach it.
Right.
You can't pull it out.
Well, and a lot of those have to have window access. You don't need any of that.
You can position
with Cooler. Position it. So it completely swivels for you. You can position the port. So this is going to give you that perfect experience. If you just want to cool yourselves down, zone cooling, this is perfect for kind of aiming it at the area where you're enjoying friends and family. This is going to make everything so much more comfortable.
I'm going to move it back up. It's keeping this.
Oh,
this is still in the 60s.
Yeah, it's keeping it nice and low.
Oh my
gosh. So let me show you the buttons and controls really quickly here. You've got that great lit up display. So this is all backlit. All you do is turn on the power button right here. You turn on the power, and that's backlit and glowing, so you know that you've got power access right there. You can just see that light. Then you've got 3 different settings for your fan. So you can go low, medium, and high, and you can see those 3 little lights are illuminating when it's at full speed, when it's at middle speed, medium speed, or when it's at low. So very, very easy and intuitive for you to be able to use. Now, if you want to use this just as a fan, you can. But if you want to go into that,
love that high speed,
I
man.
love it too. But if you want to go into that FlashEvaporative mode, that's when you touch your cool button. It's got the little snowflake on it, and that's when it atomizes the water that you put inside.
It is brilliant, and as I said, you know, when you think about the technology, it's really kind of a science. But what I learned when I moved to the Southwest is that it's the opposite of the New England and the Northeast and the Southeast, where there's humidity here, there's none out there. What your body does is it takes liquid moisture, which is why you sweat. The whole reason your body sweats is because as that moisture in your skin evaporates, it cools your body down. That's your body's way of saving itself when it's overheated. This does everything your body does inside the machine and lets that cooling air out. So it's like evaporating off your skin.
It is.
Right onto your skin, and it feels so good.
It's grabbing the heat out of the air, very much like the way your body handles cooling. It's grabbing the heat out of the air.
You could drop your air conditioning in your house and just bring this wherever you need it.
Well, that's exactly it. That's the whole point of Cooler, and it's not getting everything wet.
I like it for outside on the patio.
And I like the way it feels. It feels crisp and refreshing. This is like standing near a fresh body of water. This is how the earth cools itself. It's that evaporation process that you were talking about. It really is a refreshing cool.
Would this work? Here's my question.
Yes.
Because the thing I hate worse saying, but I love at the same time is I love to cook out and barbecue.
Yes, of course.
It's so bloody hot out there that I sit there with a towel. It's not to clean this, it's to wipe it.
With you.
I could bring this out and just force it, like shoot it right at me in the barbecue.
Aim it right at you.
And I also have chairs out there, so I could just put it in a corner because I have an outdoor plug.
Perfect.
And just aim it at myself, and I'll get air conditioning conditioning outside.
Perfect for that. You don't have to worry about that at all. I have a little baby at home who's not so little anymore. He's 20 months old. He's into everything.
He's going to be a Mandan soon.
Landon the Mandan?
That's right.
Oh my gosh, that was pretty bad.
That's me, man.
That was all right. All right, I'll give you credit for it. It was pretty good. But I don't worry about him touching any of this. It's all safe. I also love the low center of gravity with this because when you pour in that gallon of water, it goes to the bottom. You don't worry about this tipping over. You can put this on virtually any flat surface and it's going to work perfectly for you. You just don't worry about it. And again, anywhere where you have power, you will be able to cool that area, cool yourselves, cool your friends. If you're sitting outside and enjoying a fun evening outside, but you're right, who enjoys outside areas when it's too hot outside? This is really the perfect way to just plug it in and get that really great, refreshing cool that we love. That's a voltage meter, so we didn't plug that in. He's like picking this thing up.
I was like, what is that
we
thing?
were just going to show you how energy efficient it is.
Right.
But you already mentioned that.
Let's talk about it.
On pennies a day, you're going to be able to run cooler. So plug it right in.
People are worried about air conditioners because it jacks up their bill like by 10% every month when they have to put on a space air conditioner.
It's a big deal. And if your big family room where everybody spends time and meets together in your home, if that's the room that is the hottest and you have to crank up the air and the whole house gets colder as a result and then it's not comfortable and then you're spending all this extra money, this is going to be an awesome, awesome way for you to just get that cooling, refreshing feeling in that one room. Or then carry it to the next room when you're done. It's so simple. It's so easy to use. Cooler is the coolest, most portable, and easiest flash evaporative cooler out there on the market.
All right, so let's remind you that, guys, this could sell out in this airing. We're already about a quarter of the way through the quantity, and we got about 8 minutes left. So if you want one of these, Lori brought it last time. It's sold out when you brought it last time. I think people see another option.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
It combines the best features of your air conditioner with the best features of a fan. You get that air blowing out, but you get that moisture removed.
Sure.
And that cooling. It's that dry cool that comes out of there, but the air feels good. It conditions that air, makes it feel better. One time we brought this out, I told you it's sold out. Not only that, we're doing it, if you look down there in the red, it just ran away, but that's free shipping that we have with this. And the 5 Flex. Jared, how long do they have? Jared, can they have 5 Flex forever? Only till when, Jared? Only till tonight at midnight. Oh my gosh.
Now, this is also
again.
made right here in the USA. So I always feel really, really good when I can buy a US-made product. Cooler is made right here in the United States of America. And guess how much maintenance there is on this?
None.
That's right. That's right. Now think about some of the other pad type coolers out there that do that evaporative cooling. It's a pad and water drips on them. They're called swamp coolers for a reason. It's because they smell terrible. This is a completely closed system. This doesn't do that. This is a totally different technology with that flow blurring. And I love the fact that it is so portable. And you're not getting, you're not getting that mess. There's no muss, there's no fuss. You don't have to clean a pad. You don't have to replace a pad. It's not like that. It's a totally different system. Look at this. You are like,
because I know it's about 73 degrees in the studio, but where that air is blowing, it is. How close can you get there, Chari? Pretty close? 62. 63, almost 10 degrees cooler than what the temperature is inside.
Yeah, the temperature in here is about 72.
Yeah.
So what a huge difference.
That makes all the difference.
We're talking about,
think about a fever.
Great technology.
If your fever went 10 degrees over, it would be pretty bad.
Oh my gosh, that would be pretty bad.
It makes a huge difference in your body temperature, that 10 degrees.
10 degrees definitely does. And let me remind you how easy it is to use once again. Grab any water. So you can use, any water. This is going to accommodate up to a gallon. You simply pour it right in. There's a little twist spout right here at the back. Pour it right in. You've got up to 10 hours of cooling technology going on in your home. It's that microfine mist. So I'm feeling it right here in front of me, that nice cool, but I can still snap my fingers because it's not a wet cold. I've got my electronics items near it. It's not getting that screen wet at all. It's still bone dry. I've got a tissue out here. I can hold that up. It's going to blow it just a little bit,
Lori,
but no wetness whatsoever.
I have to remind everybody, because I'm looking at the clock over there, and it says I have 484 units remaining. But Lori, your eyes are better. Was it say 100, 119?
My eyes are better. My eyes are terrible.
Yeah, your eyes suck too. All right, but anyway, we have about 350 or so.
I think these are going to sell out.
They could. Well, listen, you know what?
Gosh.
Here's why people are smart, because they know it's
Congratulations,
they know
if you're
it's
getting
June.
It works.
And what comes after June?
July.
And
Oh,
then,
when
and
does your
August
air
is no
conditioner-
day at the beach, man.
Oh no, August is rough too, but when does your air conditioning unit always go out? Let me tell you how many July 4th my air conditioning system in my home was
It's a good
down.
backup,
and you
huh?
had to have something to try
Right.
to like live comfortably. Cooler is really the answer. So good.
All right, we are approaching about half the quantity spoken for with folks online. Remember, all you do with this is you fill it up with water, you plug it in, and you turn it on.
You turn it on. Look, three-step process.
3 steps.
So I want you to see, this is going to be your quick start guide. Nothing has ever been easier than this, I assure you. You're going to pour, you're going to plug, and you're going to power. That's it. That's all there is to it. You just select your fan speed. You've got 3 different speeds, low, medium, and high. That's all there is to it. This is patented flow blurring technology. Not the easiest thing to say, but what that simply means is the air inside is micronizing the water into these really, really tiny atomized particles so that you just feel a cool, refreshing effect. You don't feel moisture, you don't feel wetness. So this is going to be great for indoor, for outdoor, because we're including that that adapter for your vehicle.
No, don't tell me I can plug this into the car thing.
Yes, that's what I've been saying. We took it to Buffett last year. We took it to Jimmy Buffett.
I thought you went and found an outlet. So you plug this into your car?
Into the car.
Into the little Siggy adapter?
Do you remember the photos I always do of Land in our little photo shoots out on the lawn with the family?
You
we
got
tried
this
to
thing
do
blowing?
it. Yes. Because we did it last summer. It was so hot.
So
this
think
cooled
about
us
this.
off.
Think about this. You're going camping.
Camping,
right?
perfect. RVs.
It's hot, right? And you want to relax in the afternoon. You sit there, you plug this into the adapter in your car, you turn your car on, and you just sit out and you enjoy the cooling air.
Comfortable.
Maybe put it inside your, put it in your tent.
Put it in the tent,
Oh
for
my
heaven's
gosh.
sakes. Yeah, you're getting a nice long cord with this.
That's cool.
So you can plug it in anywhere you want. Plug it in at the concert. Plug it in when you're tailgating at the game. Plug it in when you're camping. What about RVers? This is like portable, cool air wherever you go, wherever there's power. That's all you need. And let me just remind you again, guy's gonna yell at me because I'm gonna get this off track, but look at this.
Honey.
You can twist it so you can totally adjust it. Very easy to do.
You can see that shot right there. You can actually see that steam coming out. It looks like steam, but what it is it's actually
cold.
Evaporated cold
And I wore
air.
black today to try to see it, but yeah, look at that. So you can kind of see it right here.
And
you
look,
can still snap your fingers.
Snap your fingers.
Yeah, you don't worry about it getting everything drenched wet. It's really a nice dry cool.
Still 62 degrees. It's maintaining that temperature.
It's really
now,
working
listen,
well.
obviously we have it about 3 or 4 feet away, but you can put this 8, 10 feet away.
Absolutely.
That band of coolness will expand. So if you've got 5, 6 people sitting there, they're all going to feel it. And remember, you can also situate it where you want it to blow. So like if you're me and you're at the patio and you're sitting in front of a hot barbecue, man, I'll just turn that thing right on my backside and just keep it nice and cool.
Aim it right on the lower back area, wherever you're feeling sweaty and hot. Yeah, you can totally aim it so you can really customize it. I want a picture of you out barbecuing and the cooler
and having this thing blowing on me.
I think that would make a
we're
great
gonna make that
picture
happen.
for that. We should do
You know
that.
what I'm gonna have in my hand too is the flavor fork. I have that coming up in the next hour. We got American Dreams coming up in the next hour. We have these inventor guys that are coming on the show with ACOS. Coolest stuff ever. It's just barbecue stuff. You made me think of that. Lots of great Father's Day gifts. Hey, Dad would love this.
This would be great for Father's Day.
It's outdoor air conditioning.
Oh my gosh, it is. Well, it's that FlashEvaporative technology that will cool you down, that is for sure. Making your outdoor living spaces so much more comfortable. Use it inside, use it outside, carry it along with you. Put it in the back of your truck, put it in the back of your car. So if you are going and doing outside activities, maybe you have to watch the kids' soccer game and you're out there on the field for 3 hours.
Air
and it's
conditioning
really hot.
at the game.
This is going to make everyone in the stands feel better. Just park up alongside, plug it right in with the car adapter.
Charge people $1 if they want to hang out with you.
There you go.
Make a little money.
Make a little side business. Look at you, entrepreneurial to the last.
You know what's funny though is that you've just created a whole bunch of scenarios where people go and they normally are
miserable.
They have to suck it up and they have to be hot.
Right.
But if you've got a car, you can bring that air conditioning outside wherever you go. But even in your, like we said, regular plug it in. If you want to plug it into your little outdoor plug outside on your patio where your barbecue is, or how many of you out there have a screen porch?
Oh yes.
They don't have air conditioning.
I know.
Maybe a fan.
And you want to enjoy it, but a fan is usually not enough. This actually is a fan. If you want to use it as a fan without the cool air, you just don't push that cool air button. But when you want that button to kick in, push it, put the water in first, of course, but that is going to evaporate that